Today, we are diving deep into the high-stakes, super high-value world of diamond trading. It's a business built entirely on trust, but how is that trust actually manufactured and sold? We're about to pull apart a fascinating business model that, honestly, on the surface, just doesn't make any sense.
Okay, so picture this, a full suite of services you absolutely need to verify a diamond deal. I'm talking about services that could literally save a buyer from a catastrophic loss. The company we're looking at says the total value of this whole package is $50,000.
But they offer that exact same package for just $300. Yeah, you heard me right. 300. That gap between those two numbers, it's not just a discount, it's a genuine mystery. And solving it tells us pretty much everything about how this exclusive industry really, truly works.
Which, of course, brings us to our big question. In this world, the diamonds, they aren't even the real product. Trust is. So, how do you actually package, price, and sell something like trust when a single tiny stone can be worth an absolute fortune?
The company right at the heart of all this is called Nightstar Diamond, or NSD for short. On the surface, they look like a pretty straightforward operation, India's first complete diamond concierge service, offering a simple, all-in-one solution for anyone buying diamonds.
And for that $300, the package is just, wow, it's incredibly comprehensive. They'll check the real market value, do a super detailed 7-point technical verification, handle all the legal billing and delivery logistics, and even give you after-sales support. It's basically a complete end-to-end safety net for the buyer.
Now this slide really nails the value proposition. On the left, you've got the total chaos and risk of the traditional market. We're talking hidden flaws, fake papers, no legal trail. And then on the right, you see the security and peace of mind NSD offers. They're not just selling services, they are selling a good night's sleep.
And this quote shows you the real-world impact perfectly. A client says that NSD spotted a CVD, that's a lab-grown diamond, made through a process called chemical vapor deposition that was being passed off as a natural one. Catching that one little mistake before payment saved this person a fortune. So yeah, the technical service is clearly worth a ton, but it still doesn't explain that wild $300 price tag.
Okay, this is where we get to the real secret sauce of their entire model. It's not just about what they do, it's all about how they do it. And the whole thing is built on this radical, kind of counterintuitive idea, the non-possession guarantee.
So here's the crucial part. NSD's team will go anywhere to inspect a diamond, but they absolutely refuse to take possession of it. They won't carry it, they won't store it, they won't transport it. Their only job is to be the eyes and the brain of the deal, never the hands.
And they're not hiding this in the fine print. It's their foundational promise. They make it crystal clear that they only act on the client's direct instruction. They're positioning themselves as nothing more than an advisor and an on-site inspector. So why is this one policy so important? Well, it's actually kind of genius. It does 3 critical things. First, it completely eliminates any conflict of interest. There's just no opportunity to swap a stone. Second, it protects them from any accusation of theft because, hey, the diamond was never in their possession. And third, it guarantees their absolute integrity. It's a brilliant move that builds this unbreakable firewall of trust.
All right, so they've built this amazing foundation of trust, but how do they actually pull off the technical side of the service? Well, that requires some serious specialized expertise and, just as importantly, strategic positioning.
So, their 7-point verification goes way beyond just matching a certificate. As you can see, they're doing this incredibly technical deep dive. For example, they identify inclusions, these tiny internal flaws that are totally unique to each diamond, kind of like a fingerprint. They also read these microscopic laser inscriptions on the stone's edge that are completely invisible to the naked eye. This is not something you or I could do. It takes special equipment and a really, really trained eye. And where they do this work is just as important as how they do it. They are physically located inside the 2 nerve centers of India's entire diamond trade, Mumbai's Bandra Karla complex, known as BKC, and the Surat Diamond Bourse, or SDB, which happens to be the largest diamond trading hub in the whole world. These are super secure, insider-only zones.
Being inside these hubs gives them this massive advantage. They've got real-time market intelligence. They have access to established, trusted networks, and they have the credibility that just comes with being part of the ecosystem. For their clients, NSD is basically a trusted proxy, giving them secure access to the very heart of the market.
So, now we have all the pieces of the puzzle. We've got the crazy comprehensive service, the non-possession guarantee that builds trust, and the on-the-ground expertise. Let's get back to that central mystery, the price. And this chart reveals the whole secret. While the public price is $300, or about 25,000 rupees, there's another price you can see way over on the right, around 5,000 rupees, which is less than $70. And that price? It's reserved exclusively for their most trusted clients.
And there it is. That's the light bulb moment. The low price isn't a discount, it's an access fee. The real product NSD is selling isn't just diamond verification, it's entry into a clean, pre-vetted network of high-integrity buyers and sellers that they themselves have built.
See, this fee works both ways. For the client, it's a signal that, hey, you've been vetted, you're now trusted by NSD. But even more importantly, it's a risk management tool for NSD. By charging this fee, they filter out all the time wasters and protect their valuable network from bad actors. They're literally monetizing integrity itself.
So let's zoom all the way out and look at the really big picture here. This business model isn't just some clever strategy. It actually reveals something profound about how complex global trade really functions, often in the shadows.
Ultimately, NSD isn't just checking stones. What they're selling is a comprehensive de-risking service. The final product they deliver is this bundle of verified integrity, market transparency, and insider access. They're not just a vendor, they're a critical partner, protecting not just their clients' money, but also their reputation.
And this leaves us with a final, pretty fascinating question. This model, a third-party integrity broker built on expertise and staying physically separate from the asset, it's incredibly powerful. So where else might it exist? In the trade of fine art, rare antiques, maybe high-tech aerospace parts? It really makes you wonder just how much of global commerce quietly relies on these hidden brokers of trust.